So is this Christmas? Let me explain. So this chord is used in a lot of different Christmas songs, like Have Yourself a Little Merry Christmas by Frank Sinatra, the Christmas song, Chestnuts Roasting on an Open Fire by Andy Williams, I'll Be Home for Christmas by Bing Crosby again, Oh Holy Night by Josh Groban, and Silent Night by Frank Sinatra again. On its own it might sound pretty devilish or ominous, but with a resolution to a major chord, it gives release from the tension of the Christmas chord, creating a happy ending that Christmas music usually wants. But what is the Christmas chord? Well, it's the second minor 7 flat 5, borrowed from the minor version of the same key. Now that might sound complicated, but trust me, you're gonna hopefully understand this. But how do you get that chord? Well, the answer is modal interchange. Let me explain. Modal interchange is when you borrow chords from major or minor versions of the same key to add color. So in C major we could go into C minor and take the second chord in C minor, which is D minor 7 flat 5, which is also the Christmas chord used in the previous named songs. But how is it used in these songs? So what we can do in C major is if we have a 4-5-1 chord progression, meaning the 4th, the 5th, and the 1st chord in the key. So in C major it would be F, G, C, all major. We can change the 5 chord, so G, to this D minor 7 flat 5 in the key of C major, and this gives the chord progression a lot of tension and release to that cozy C major, which really makes the song or chord progression cozier, calmer, more Christmassy, which is kind of what you want in a Christmas song. So how do I think when I'm using this minor 7 flat 5 chord? So let's say we're in the key of A major. So we usually want to end on A major because it resolves, this minor 7 flat 5 chord resolves to A major. But the good thing is actually that the minor 7 flat 5 chord is only a whole step away from A major, or the tonic, major tonic. So it's actually pretty easy to get this for second minor 7 flat 5 to one chord progression. So I think if we were in A major, as we said, so go just a whole step up or up. So A major, 1/2 step to A sharp or B flat, and one more to B. So in A major, the Christmas chord is B minor 7 flat 5. And if you know what the 4 chord in A major is, it's also pretty easy to figure this out. So if you know what the 4 chord in A major is, it's pretty easy to know how to play this for 2 minor 7 flat 5 1 chord progression. How I think about the 4 chord is, so how I figure out the 4 chord in any key as a guitarist. I think power chords. So I think if A major is the 5th, so the 5 in a power chord, then what is the tonic in a power chord? So you could go back, think back like steps, but I think, okay, so we have A major. What is the tonic if that's a power chord? D. I know that because I play a lot of power chords on my guitar, so I know it's D. Okay, so the chord progression is D, B minor 7 flat 5, and A major. And if you think like that, it becomes pretty easy to figure this out, to make a Christmas song. Or a chord progression that could fit in a Christmas song. Or a chord progression that sounds Christmassy. So, and to train this, you could pick a random major key. So F sharp, that would be B, G sharp, 7 flat 5, and then F sharp. And something like B would be E, C sharp minor 7 flat 5, and then B. And now I have a question for you. G sharp. Comment down below what you think that chord progression would become with G sharp. To summarize this video, we have talked about the Christmas chord, the second minor 7 flat 5 chord, which is a very Christmassy sounding chord. Maybe not so on its own, but in context with the chords before and after, it becomes really Christmassy. We have talked about the chord progression, the 4 to minor 7 flat 5 or the Christmas chord, and the tonic or 1. We have talked about how to figure out this chord progression easily. How to figure out that easier than just guessing, or in a way that I think it's easy. So the meaning of this video is to help you to create more creative harmonies and chord progressions, because just like a lot of producers right now, at least in the rap community, there's a lot of just pretty basic chord progressions, but I'm not here to diss anyone. But yeah, I hope this helps with creating a lot more cozy, creative chord progressions, and to think outside the box a little bit to create something more creative. Yeah, to make it a little more interesting and thoughtful, so the music doesn't get boring. Yeah, so this was the video for today. Don't forget to stream my new latest single, Feels, on Ampvox on Spotify. I'll put a link in the description. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment what you want me to talk about next time. And thanks for watching.